great week. Hi everyone, it's Brian. I'm going to run through some hip stability exercises. We're just going to really focus on that range of motion, making sure the stabilizing muscles are nice and strong, the tendons and ligaments that do make up the hip joint. So we're going to focus on 2 to 3 sets for each of them, and depending, they're all going to have different rep ranges. It could be 20 reps, 10 per leg, could be 8 to 12 reps, again, per leg, and it could be 8 to 10, just depending on where you feel comfortable. Everything's going to go off of your level of comfortability and how confident you feel in each exercise. Again, these are all going to help with range of motion, help with stabilizing those muscles, with those stabilizing muscles in the hip joint, and help with preventing injury. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a hip circle. So like arm circles, but with your hip. So we're going to really focus on like a pendulum. So if you need to do something, for support, a chair, just like that, or a wall, totally fine, whatever you're comfortable with. For these hip circles, all you're going to do is you're going to go up, and you're going to go counterclockwise, and just you can make them as big as you want, as little, really control them. And you're going to flip it around and go clockwise. When you do this, you're going to want to go 10 each way. So it'll be 20 each leg. So 10 one way, clockwise, and 10 counterclockwise. And then you're going to switch legs and do the same thing on the other leg. So that's all you're going to do is just try to go in circles with your hip. And don't try to move your foot like with your ankle. You want to move right here at your hip and feel like a pendulum. Just naturally let it swing around. Just swing it around. Make it go bigger, and you do the opposite way. And of course, you're going to switch sides, just like you switch directions. And then again, just like that. Make sure you have a nice base. Make a little bend in that knee, so you don't completely lock out. And you're going to go around the other way, just like that. The next thing we're going to do is one of my favorite things. It's an RDL, a single leg RDL. You can do 3 sets and 8 to 12 reps. Again, this is something that I like to do a lot. I really emphasize this in a lot of my videos, but it's really good for balance, stabilizing muscles, and range of motion. So what we're going to do is you're going to grab one leg you're going to keep with a slight bend in it. So this, I pick my left leg, just like that, and all you're going to do is going to go down as far as you can. Keep that back straight, and come back up. And you're not going to let that foot that you have raised up touch the ground at all. If you need some support, put your hand on the chair or a wall, and again, just go back out. And you're going to want to hinge, use your hips as a hinge right here. You're only going to come down as far as you can, and come back up. Just like that. You're keeping that back nice and straight the whole time, that chest out and back in, just like that. Alright, and then of course you're going to switch sides, 8 to 12 reps each leg. Same thing, get a slight bend in the knee. That's going to hold you up, keep you down, keep all your weight, slight bend both knees, and then you're going to want to go down like that. Hinge at the hip, and back up, keeping that back nice and straight. Just like that. Good job. Alrighty, our next one is a seated march. So all we're going to do, you're going to sit down in a chair. You do need a chair for this one, in a chair. Okay, you're going to sit down, and you're going to focus on just lifting your leg, just like this, in the marching. I would say do 15 to 20 reps each leg, and you're just going to want to go like this, whatever you feel comfortable with. And what you should feel is all the movement is in your hips, not your knees. It's going to all be in your hips. It's going to work all those stabilizing muscles. You're going to lift them up as high as you can. Just like that. Alrighty. Stand back up. And we're going to do some clamshells. We're going to have to get on the ground for this. So you're going to lay in this nice fetal position. Put your hand to support your head just like this. You're going to get a nice bend. Not a full 90, a little bit more. Where you feel comfortable, like you're sleeping on your side. And what we're going to do is they're called clamshells. So we're going to open our legs up like a clamshell, just like that. And you're really going to focus on, like, that there's a string attached here. You want it to hinge up this way. So, just like that. It's really going to help that opening up, that abduction of the hip joint. Just like that. And again, these exercises are going to be very fatiguing. We're just going to really work on strengthening those tendons, ligaments around, and the stabilizing muscles. So again, if you get on your side, this is another way to do it. You put your hand right here, and you're going to want to feel the rotation right here. Just like that. Alrighty. And the last exercise we're going to do is called the bird dog. You're going to get in a tabletop position, just like this. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to make sure you have a nice flat back, no arch in it. Flat, not like this, not like that, but flat. And what we're going to do is the opposite hand and the opposite leg are going to go out like that. You're going to alternate. Again, you're going to want to do 2 to 3 sets of these, 8 to 10 reps each leg. So just like that. Keep that back nice and straight, point out. Good job. Just like that. And that will conclude the hip stability exercises. If you do have any questions, leave them in the comment. Again, 2 to 3 sets, depending on each one. Rep ranges from 10 each leg to 8 each leg to 12 altogether. Just watch the video, do what you feel comfortable with and what your level of exercise is at. Alrighty, have a great week.